That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I ran it. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get him out of here. I just gotta say, like I ran up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has it at the Mercedes.
All right, this is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming live to you on YouTube. You can check out your game film at EDE-63. Up first, the first stream of the day is J5738 with Philadelphia. Let's get it on.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. On 1st and 10, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. At the 28-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. This will go for 5 up to the 33. Number 41.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Brings up 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They're going for it. It's Hill. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Extra receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 2nd down, Kamara. They juked him. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, Hill. And he is going to have a a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 12, Hill. Throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
He rifles one that's picked off inside the 10.
And J5738 reaches up there and grabs the interception.
On the final play of this first quarter, we're scoreless after one.
I see you, Jay.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Demario Davis there on the stop. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
By Marcus Williams. And he is all the way out past the 25. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime. You need to give the coach some highlights here. Yes, we do. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes.
Gotta get it there.
He is over the end zone. Touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are first
With 37 seconds left.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start.
Okay, got the extra point. Trying to go 1-0 today.
Sometimes the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone after the touchdown. Lots to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
J5738, all in the way.
18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Second down, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one across the 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I'm going to do the old man thing and just run the ball.
And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
40-yard line.
Hill on first down. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Into a double
Get him.
Slay with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
2 seconds left to the second quarter.
Their own 15-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player.
Okay.
Someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled.
After the second half, I got to kick it off to J5738.
We get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield.
Nah, get him and grab that ball.
And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Let's go, baby. We need this. We need this. Come on, get away from him. Come on, we got to go there, go there, go there, go there.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And go with the 2nd touchdown. If I can hit this extra point, I'll feel a lot more comfortable trying to go for my 1-0 to start the day out.
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league. And because
extra point is hit. It's 14-0. Like I said, at the end of the game, I'll be handing out accolades, and we will check the ranking of my opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And quickly finding Rager. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And
No.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts. Left side here to Sanders.
Oh.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name, is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Hill.
No, you didn't just throw it straight to him.
3rd time. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I had to say that hurt.
Back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Elliott good on the extra point.
J57-38 is trying to win.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
They're supposed to be having a good time.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Kamara.
Okay, let's do this. Come on.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now it's the backup Simeon.
Go, get away, get away.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Come on, get past them.
If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I think the reason this play's so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here.
Gotta play this old man football.
And it's second and goal now. They'll try the air now with Hill.
Oh, good. Thank you for the flag.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He's at the 50, 30, 10. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the flag is about. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Kamara trying again. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And he'll take it in.
Thank you.
For the Saints touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lots of look to add the extra point.
Almost blocked.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Eagles 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Okay, looks like I'm going to go up 1-0, start off the streams today. It's Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, playing J5738, my first opponent from Philadelphia.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it.
Yeah.
Confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
See what he can do. He's still got my 3 timeouts.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact.
That's ugliness.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on a touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A big mistake in that spot. You got to go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves
a 57-38.
Opportunity. Touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
On the ground, Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Brandon Graham that came in there and got him. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking for Rager again. This time he's got him.
GG.
Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutout.
That is ranked 13,487. All right, this is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. I'm currently 1-0 to start the day off. This is my second match against Dallas. I'll be playing Blake, your daddy. Blake's your daddy. You can catch out your film stream at EDE-63. Let's get it on.
Superdome, taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running with Kamara. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
3rd and inches. Chelsea Clinton.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play.
Some play action on 3rd down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Now Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Hill looks to throw. That'll be complete to Cook.
No. I almost got away. Blake's your daddy is being extremely stingy on defense. I'm trying to go 2-0 today.
To break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for a Saints 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive.
Oh, what time is this thing?
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Okay. My old man is ball all the way down the field.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tyrone Crawford on the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the
okay.
They'll feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
yeah, I know. I'll hear it jump down off the bed.
Let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss.
They're extremely stingy.
Staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the gun, here's Hill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Throwing, Prescott, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
Blake's your daddy. Give me the pick 6. Don't think I don't appreciate it.
Dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And it's good as the Saints have a...
And I get the extra points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
Well,
I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
the gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Try to be as stingy as hell. Blake's your daddy.
Before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Cowboys.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's
Ooh, good throw.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this is Clark. It's Clark. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
Blake's your daddy just scored, making it 7-7 with 1 minute and 32 seconds left in the second quarter.
Kickoff for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
Let's do the banana in the tailpipe play.
And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Hill looking long for Thomas. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. He's got daylight. The 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Zerline, the kickoff for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A final shot before break. Hill. And this is caught. I think with one hand.
Hello to the one watching.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now.
I'm currently 1-0 streaming today. Got Blake's your daddy.
Number 3 here.
Trying to stop him.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is Tony Pollard. This return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott.
Get that ball loose.
This one is down he goes. Demario Davis charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, this is taken.
No, he didn't.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. 41 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Elliott on 1st down. Got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
At the Saints' 37-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one quickly to
Oh.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
motion to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now back to the ground with Elliott. That 2nd down run, a big help. As 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Dallas.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The 1st down carry by Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL Sports.
Okay, this takes us to the money quarter, 4th quarter. Try to go 2-0 today.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And that will be
out of bounds.
But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Carry now for Elliott. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Zerline's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score.
Then he gets the field goal.
Little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
What's that, boss?
Brings Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Okay, sounds good. Blake's your daddy.
Made field goal. Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good.
But it's real easy. It's EDE-63.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard
Yeah.
kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yeah, they do.
Good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd like a touchdown.
Now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Hill. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
Come on, get back, baby.
Tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down, Hill, and he finds Cook. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a...
Glacier, that is being extremely stingy on defense.
To the air again, Hill. Always able to outmuscle.
What'd you fall for?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And again, it's Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
This defense has certainly had enough.
Okay, we gotta try this.
I know they just gave us the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Okay, this is Earl Ellis trying to go 2-0. Looks like I may be going 1-1. Blake Shadaddy giving me all I can handle, and I'm not happy with it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Hurts way down deep inside, the place I don't like to talk about.
Hill throwing once more. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Oh, dagnabbit.
24 yards. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order.
Yeah, I know we need.
Get it done and get it done fast.
And this is
I did need that.
and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. Stops the return is
Looks like Blake Shadaddy trying to seal the deal with that pick.
His defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a short 3-yard pickup gets them up to the 15.
Call the meaningless timeout.
First of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Never give up, never surrender.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Looks like it's over. Call it a day. Sorry that I had to lose this way. Blake Shadaddy giving me fits. Looks like I'm going to 1-1 today on streams. At the end of the game, I'll be giving out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my opponent so you can see what I had to go through.
He's taken down at the 24. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. That time conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
That's unfortunate. I had to lose it.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
We'll see. Do you know what your rank is? Okay, I'm like 350. Top 1%.
On second down.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm unhappy with you.
Over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
No. can't win them all. That's the whole thing.
Either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch.
So it is what it is.
The NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
Rough Roger that. I'll be looking for you.
Prescott to throw.
Come on, Brett. Get him. Get him.
He'll let it go deep. And got his man complete.
Out of bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a first down.
Yeah.
A 32-yard pickup.
Gotta love that. They can't.
The Cowboys on their way to victory.
And with the game at the end, Big Daddy, Blake's your daddy, takes me to 1-1. Says hand out the accolades.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second.
Let's see. And he ranks 14,348. It's taking me to 365. Currently 1-1 today. Let's get back in there and see what we can find.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, this is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. You can check out the channel at EDE-63. Third game of the day. I am 1-1, trying to go to 2-1. Let's get it on.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
To throw on 3rd down. Hill. This time for
Ugly.
It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Get that ball.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game.
Also, I've got flag, 19-11.
All types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hello to the 2 people watching. Hope you enjoy.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Start throwing it downfield, Charles.
Beautiful setup.
There. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Jackson. Steps away. He can run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. This defense, so many things to worry about.
Beautiful.
In the zone area, but you have to
Quarterback bootleg.
Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Flags 1911 been extremely stingy on this defense.
You got a dime set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Complete here to Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and 2. Hill. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On 4th down, Hill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Hill. Left side here to Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 7-yard line.
Oh, I might have to do the banana to tailpipe play.
Time we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's got it. Touchdown Saints. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 down as they kick it away. And that'll carry over.
Okay, with a minute 57 seconds left in the second quarter, score is tied. Still trying to go 2-1 today. Flag 1911 is hating on an old man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
You should have been able to catch that, baby.
And partner, to me,
On the rebound.
about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. And this one caught by Des Bryant. And able to get this one across the 45.
Dang, nabbit.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. This throw caught right around the 6. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
He held on.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now I really hate him.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To throw again is Jackson. The quick snap, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Hill. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
They're going to stop being greedy.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. This time they stay on the ground. And down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
14-7, I have to kick off to him.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Yeah.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deep.
Is that what you think? I hope so.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe
what way do I do it?
Assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
Get that ball.
He'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards.
Do that again. I like that play.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because
would you?
No. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And Bryant's got it over the middle.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Line up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Flag 1911 seems like the type of guy that beats up old men in alleys. And I'm a 58-year-old man.
3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
What you doing standing there watching him run through you like that?
A yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing
No, I don't.
now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Dobbins.
Get that ball out of his hands.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got his man, Marquise.
Oh, he done dropped that ball.
The Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And that's the part that hurts.
In the end zone with one person carrying the ball. But how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always a fan of the dot. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Ravens 21.
Yes, I was not trying to go to 1 and 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Harris on the return. The Saints
That's like a pity return. Oh, I pity the fool. I'm going to let him get up to the 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Hill. And all this is taken in.
Yes, you held on to the ball like his guys do.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Must be nice. Now I know what flag 1911 feels like, catching all the balls.
A shotgun snap for Hill. He's going to let this one go deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
It wasn't tipped. Just intercepted.
Take it up past the 35. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the depth.
Oh, really?
Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They find someone
Not gonna get him.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but if you wanted proof of his straight-line speed, look no further.
And to anyone who gets concerned when they see a quarterback running with the football, you just let him be himself. Let him be him. And I guess what you'd say there is,
Really?
what you can't catch.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there, how about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Busters.
At about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 27 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Ravens 28, Saints 7.
Looks like I'm going down to 0-1-2. Courtesy of Flag 1911.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Oh, sorry it took me so long. I was wiping the tears from my eyes.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
And the Saints first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hill. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Give me 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No, you didn't.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. First down.
Hard to see with all the tears in my eyes.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On 2nd
get him,
down,
get him.
Edwards, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Crying inside.
On 3rd down.
What?
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. To throw is Jackson. And this is
he threw a pity interception.
Jenkins. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down.
Can't do anything at this point.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
Did you hold on to the ball or not, Buster?
If you so choose, but otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be
GG.
as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
Flag 1911, ranked 6,895. Then that hurts.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, as soon as I snap, head of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew, we need to win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them out.
Okay, let's go at it. You know what? Hold on. It's this bathroom. Do that.
my thoughts still rising. Thank you. What type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty. Will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes to the stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
All right, it's got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. I'm 1-2. You don't want to play? But I've got Hill as my quarterback. Okay. No, we can quit.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale.
Okay, you got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming live to you on YouTube. I've got Nola Gang Sosa up next. I'm currently 1-2 streaming on YouTube. You can check out your film work at EDE-63. Let's get it on.
State Farm Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for Latavius Murray. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. Sanders. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3.
Trying to go 2-2. Nola Gang Sosa being extremely stingy on defense.
Try the air now with Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hill.
Oh, dang, that was too close to play anyway.
Hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quickly, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
I'm going to have to go with this banana in the tailpipe play.
After that incompletion on second down. From the gun, Hill. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Oh, my goodness.
8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as the tackles.
Mom's gone.
Cardinals 44-yard line.
Yeah, she took him to his,
13 yards
yeah.
there on the play and a fresh set of down.
Why, where you trying to go?
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Murray. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 32. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Kamara. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 14 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Will Lutz on for the point after. Good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Cardinals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Fitzgerald's got it right side.
No, he didn't get that ball off.
And I think the ball's out.
Yes.
By the Saints. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up, trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
No low gang. Sosa missed the extra point.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Hill. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Room here to run.
Keep it going, baby.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 72 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Next, the score, Saints 14, Cardinals 6.
What are you doing?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, here's Edmonds. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump start.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 39-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Hello? Did you bring your mother back with you?
Arizona's offense at the line.
Outside.
Their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch.
Try to go 2-2 today on streams with YouTube. Dolo Gang Sosa.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 catches.
It's trying to play to win.
Got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Shotgun now for Murray. And that'll be knocked away. Incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Murray. Flushed out right. It's going to be caught. And this is going
Good
to
throw.
be 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
13-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Escaping the
Come on. Don't let him get nowhere.
He'll run it. And he into the end zone. Touchdown.
Quarterback. Bootleg.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect.
I think they want to go for the 2 points.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Yeah.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left.
Get out of here.
His legs. And he will get into the
Correct. Bootleg for the 2 points. Twenty-one to 14, 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Give him 6 on the play.
30 inches.
Third down and less than a yard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
There's Kamara trying to run for it.
Oh, keep going, baby. Come on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. I'm ready to take off. Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
39 yards.
27-14, 1 minute 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man,
Nolo Gang Sosa. I was blocked the extra point.
But for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre.
I needed that.
Intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes...
Hold on.
And they missed a golden opportunity.
A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a toss left side.
Oh, my.
Hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is...
Oh, the end of the third quarter? Fourth quarter of the money quarter.
NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Fitzgerald on the slant. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off.
Get out of here.
For the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gonzalez good on the extra extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43.
1st down, Saints.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Oh.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 33. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st down, New Orleans.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Oh, let the time run out.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they
just get in the field goal range will be good.
Run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they're satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st down, Murray. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A run, it's Murray. And he's across.
Oh, thank you.
And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they
Okay, at the end, we will go through that, give out the accolades,
Salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
and show you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
and stay ahead of the chains. I'm using every cliche I know. But that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's got
Look at this fool. Don't say it's out of bounds.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. First down, Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Murray again. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
How much time is left?
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. It'll be Murray on the keeper, and he is going to lose yardage here. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought it.
Looks like I'm about to go 2 and 2.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet.
No ranking, 0 and 3. Oh, so that puts me at 2 and 2. Let's do one more.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium.
This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming live to you on YouTube. You can check out your film work at EDE-63. 2-2, trying to go to 3-2. Up next is the New York Giants with Mad Face Gamer 1980. Let's get it on.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 40.
As usual, at the end of the game, we'll give out the accolades, and then we'll check out the ranking of my worthy opponents.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Hill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity.
Mad Face Gamer 1980 being extremely stingy, but I'm an old man. Let's go with the banana in the tailpipe play.
Big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And that hurts.
A far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. A first down carry for Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Made by DeMario Davis. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains. On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Quarterback bootleg.
13-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first.
Mad Face Gamer 1980.
Well, the defensive coverage was good. So good, he just decided to make a play of his own.
Gets the extra point as well.
I wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that. And he beat him.
Nah, I'm sure I don't like him.
All the way to the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field certainly knows. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Ugliness.
Not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun snap for Hill on the crossing route, complete. It's They get
At least they held on.
now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That's to his running back. It's Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
First down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I was sure I was out of bounds.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
In a heavy
Oh, dang, damn it.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Over the middle, complete to 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Now Jones.
Yeah.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's able to put it through.
That's the score. Giants 14. Saints nothing.
Touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Hill looking here for Smith downfield.
No.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but yeah, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know
Down pride
he's going
inside.
to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Put that ball loose.
Midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Madden PS5 gamer, 1980, up 14-0. Before we get to the half.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Steps away to his...
Look at this garbage.
They'll get a scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now a timeout taken.
Now I'm sure I hate them.
One more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
There was a chance we could have been friends. Not anymore.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And now he's going to use his legs.
Come on, let go of that ball.
The 25 here at the 26-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Madden PS5 gamer, 1980.
Right, Coach,
A year before I graduated high school.
quarter number 3.
He seems like the kind of guy that beat up old men in an alley. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an old man. I'm trying to go 3-2 today, and he's trying to make me go 2-3.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's Jones. Off play action. They'll try and run it. Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Good running from Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
I've got to get this ball away from him.
Ball to a back.
44-yard line.
4 yards remain for second down. Again, it's Barkley.
Barkley, get the ball out of his hands.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there.
Barkley is becoming a bane to my existence. They're trying to make me go to.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
Trying to make me go to MLB 21 prematurely.
Inside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones over the middle, complete. That's Tate. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough third. And Tate's got it.
Oh, no, he didn't get that.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Jones on 1st and 10.
Get that ball out of his hand. Get that ball out of his hand.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Barkley.
Oh, he bust us.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley, and he will take it on in. Touchdown.
Bad face gamer 1980.
Giants are able to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
I was a junior in Ohio.
Precise.
In high school.
The words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly,
Gotta stop it.
now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that.
This is just the 3rd quarter. Everybody at YouTube.
Like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
I'd say I'd had a chance, but I'd have to stop him first.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25.
The Saints
Wiping the tears away.
to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this?
I could have been somebody.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive
Really?
coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Hill. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Oh, that's what we are.
Of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to the lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. A big play that time through the air.
Those are the big plays through there. 4th quarter.
I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hill, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. From the gun, Hill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Hill.
Go, Gadget.
That's complete to Kamara. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them.
Hold on to that ball. Make me feel like Giants feel.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. On the ground, Kamara.
Get away from him.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Killer.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. And his passes.
Oh, wrong person. Man-Face Gamer 1980, breaking me off Papadopoulos like. Gonna send me to 2 and 3 and make me go to MLB The Show 21. Start streaming that.
Jones now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right.
Look at this.
Take off with it.
Get that ball out. Get that ball. He can't keep running like that.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And now I'm sure I don't like him.
Guys moving this fast. It might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Get that ball, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
11 yards.
He's just running Barkley down my throat. Trying everything I can to stop him. It is not working. This is ugliness. Get the ball out of his hands.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one.
Well, at the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades, and I'll be showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
Because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down now. Past the 20.
Oh, get that ball out of his hands.
He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there.
And to add insult to injury.
4 yards. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up.
Give out the accolades.
If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
So a victory.
Let's see. Bad Face Gamer 1980, ranked 4th, 44,114. 6 wins, 6 losses.